Good morning, everybody. We are here in Tumwater, and we have somebody just woke up and he's a little tired, but we have delivered. We're already delivered, and we got here around 7:30, and the thing is that last time we were here, everybody else was super helpful at, letting us know what was going on. The place where they stage us, we can't actually see the little docky ramp thing that they've got going on here. So Milkman came and he staged where he staged last time, and he said, okay, I can't see it. And then over at 8 o'clock, he went over, and when he first got here, he went over and he looked, and there was a truck already in this ramp. And so he said, okay, I've got to wait for that guy. But that guy did not come out this way. And so at 8 o'clock, he went over again, and the ramp was empty. And so he came and we parked here at the ramp, and it's just not so many people helping us out and telling us what is, what's going on. But luckily, we already knew what was going on. And I don't know if it's just because we're here a little bit earlier, but so we're done. It's 9:15 in the morning. We've got our signed bills of lading, and we are just gonna head down to Carson City now to pick up our next load, which will be tomorrow morning. So that's a little bit exciting that we already are we're not having to stress over whether there's a load out of here today. And we've already pre-booked this other load that wasn't dependent on us. We knew this situation. We knew that we weren't gonna, we knew that there was no chance that we were not gonna get offloaded here today. So everything's going well today. Knock on wood. I'm a little afraid to say anything like that, but it's been a good morning so far. Smile. All right. So for our morning play session, Lugnut has requested another Uzzle session. Yeah. And for some reason, we're only doing level 3 and level 4.
And I'm trying this one.
I think he thinks he's gonna beat me easily, and that's probably true.
I'm the greatest at both of those. Hello.
Yeah, yes you are. All right. Okay, so I've got my blocks. Lugnut has his blocks. So are we ready for a card?
Yes. Why did you put the cards over there? They might fall.
What card do you want? Do you want a level 3 or a level 4? Let's start with a level 3 because,
Sure.
it's early in the morning. Okay.
Fine.
Okay, there we go. That's what we're doing.
Okay, I already have a plan. That is to not do what Amy does if she fails. I'd say that's a great strategy, what I just said.
Oh no, shoot. You can't do that. Done. Done, baby. Woohoo!
Come on, man.
Yeah.
What level do you want?
Level 4.
Level 4. Okay. Oops. All right, here's a level 4.
Which I'm obviously gonna win.
Wow, diesel's $5.15 a gallon at the hubs.
Wait, this is not possible. Wait, what I'm trying to do here is...
Uh-oh. And then purple green.
How?
Okay, ready? Here we go.
How are you not struggling at all?
Well, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Blue. Then I'll do orange.
Why you red and green hate each other? Okay, Are you copying me?
No.
Tell.
Oh, no. Oh, look what I did. I used something wrong. Okay, there's that. And now here it's got to be green.
Done. What were you trying to do?
I don't know what I was trying to do. Take that card. All right, Lugnut's doing a little math.
I really want to continue playing our game.
We are. We're going to continue, but I'm just going to open up my yogurt. Doing something a little different with my yogurt this morning. I'm going to try it with corn pops instead of honey nut Cheerios. I don't know. I was in the cereal aisle and the corn pops were calling to me. So let's see how it tastes. Milkman is saying I can't get as many corn pops in my yogurt as I can the honey nut Cheerios because the honey nut Cheerios are smaller pieces. Whoops. My goodness. This tripod, I really like it just for its versatility, but I'm not too thrilled with its inability to stay up.
I'm still working on this.
All right, get to the end of this and then we'll, all right.
Get to the end of the page?
No, to the end of the section.
Okay then.
All right. So, whoa, no. Corn pops. Do, 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 do. I think it's gonna taste delicious.
I don't know what's good about corn pops. I do remember trying them once.
And you didn't like them?
Yeah.
Well,
Everybody likes something different.
exactly.
Corn pop.
Hakon nicht habit varo. Amen. I have to say, I like it. The corn pops are less sweet, and so it gives a little more earthiness, I think, to it. Thumbs up to strawberry wee with corn pops. So do you see
Done.
when it's not a perfect square, if you were trying to do this to calculate it on your own, you can see how long it would take, right? Square root of 45 to get it to 200, the hundredths point. You would have to say, okay, well, 36 is 6 and 49 is 7. So let me try 6.5 times 6.5. And you would get something a little smaller than 45. So then you would say, okay, what's 6.6 times 6.6? Also a little smaller, right?
Right.
So doing square roots of non-perfect squares is going to be really, really difficult. Milkman wants some pops too. Woohoo! Here you go, Milkman.
Thank you.
All right. Here is a big pet peeve. Look at this van. This van is over here in the trucker side of the rest area. Freaking unacceptable. If you fit in the car side, you go in the car side. We only have really, really, really limited parking. There is zero excuse. If you fit in the car side, you go in the car side. You do not take up a trucker spot. That's ridiculous. All right, it's the next morning, but I'm doing the wrap up for for Wednesday night. We arrived back. I drove the whole way back into the Reno area. We have a Carson City pickup in the morning, and so we're just staying in Sparks, Nevada. It's about a half an hour away, and we know Sparks better than we know the Carson City area. We don't get down to Carson City very often. So we got in almost at midnight. That's a pretty difficult time to find a place to park. But like I said, we kind of know the Sparks area a little bit. And so we have a couple of places on the street. They're quiet streets that we know generally have truck parking available, and we did find a spot here. So thanks for watching. We will catch you next time.